The JoLynn Braley Show, episode number 145, One Thought Shift for Weight Loss, episode number 21, The Bottomless Pit of Emotional Eating. Welcome back to the JoLynn Braley Show with permanent weight loss coach JoLynn Braley. That's me. I coach smart, successful women and a few cool men to struggle-free weight loss in 8 weeks or less by following my proven step-by-step system, the Inner Self Diet. The diet that is not a diet. I have been doing this since 2009 and it works every time. But it only works for those who do it. You've got to actually get in the Inner Self Diet, do the steps in order to end all of your food and weight struggles in 8 weeks or less. Struggles like emotional eating, binge eating, yo-yo dieting, self-sabotage, low self-esteem, scale obsession, food obsession, whatever the problem is that is keeping you overweight and out of control with food and your body. These frustrating, fat-creating, unhealthy behaviors are healed and released in 8 weeks or less in my proven step-by-step coaching system in which I personally guide my amazing clients through my proven steps in real time over the phone. And what is very important is that all of those unhealthy behaviors that keep your body fat, they are replaced with healthy, empowering, awesome behaviors that will give you the body that you've always wanted. And you are going to love today's special edition episode of the JoLynn Braley Show, delivered to you in 10 minutes or less. Today, you are going to get a one thought shift for weight loss. Yes, delivered to you in the form of a question. So, to get the most out of this completely free weight loss podcast episode, grab pen and paper right now and write the question down that you're going to get, and then write your answer down to the question. There is a connection that occurs between the head, the hand, and the heart when you write pen on paper. You do not get that connection if you type on a keyboard. You absolutely don't get that connection if you only listen. So why not take full advantage of this completely free weight loss podcast? Grab your pen and paper now, and let's find out what today's one thought shift for weight loss is. Yes, let's find out what it is. Here it is. What am I trying to fill with food? This is the one thought shift for weight loss question today. What am I trying to fill with food? All right. Only you can answer this question, and you might not even know the answer. In fact, if you don't, you're not alone. Most who are struggling with out-of-control eating, emotional eating, late-night stuffing, even binge eating, compulsive overeating, yo-yo dieting, food addiction, food obsession, scale fear, food fear, body hate, body shame, all of these problems that make up the whole kit and caboodle of overweight, overeating, obesity, low self-esteem, low self-confidence. Okay, most of these problems are being driven by your inner self programming, and that's all an unconscious pattern that you've been running for years and years and years and years and years. So don't be discouraged if you don't know the answer to this question. However, do it anyway. Write the question down. Write this down, pen on paper. What am I trying to fill with food? And then write your answer or answers down, pen on paper. Do not expect that you are going to get a shift out of this very short, exclusive One Thought Shift for Weight Loss episode today. This is episode 21 in my exclusive series for these One Thought Shift for Weight Loss episodes. Don't expect that you are going to get any kind of shift by just listening to me talk, because if all you're doing is listening to me talk, it's just a bunch of blah, 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 blah. In one ear, out the other. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, I bet that I am trying to fill up something with food, fill something within me, and it's not working. Oh, okay. Oh, here's another podcast by JoLynn. Let's listen to this one. You're not going to get anything out of this by just hearing my voice. And hey, if you like my voice, thanks. But what's that doing for you? You know what I mean, Gene? So you got to take a piece of paper and a pen. Oh my God, it's so archaic, isn't it? But guess what? It gets you out of your head. It gets you out of that spinning space where you're all caught up in your self-doubts, your fears of food, your doubts about food, your mistrust of yourself, mistrust of your body, all of your worries and anxieties, and all of this stuff that you spin in your head. And then you go eat food to try to feel better. That's what emotional eating is all about. You're trying to feel better with the food, and maybe you do feel better for about 5 minutes. Hey, I've been there before. But then it gives you the long-term results of feeling like crap, doesn't it? Are you getting this? Are you following me? Is this making sense? If you are like everybody else, and everyone else who's struggling with these eating disorders, and I totally understand because I've been there before too, then over time, long term, you're not feeling good about your out of control eating. So those 5 seconds or 5 minutes of feeling better, it just doesn't last. So again, write it down. What am I trying to fill with food? And then write your answers down. See what you get. Hey, remember, if you actually want to go to the root of this stuff, you have blind spots that you're not able to see. And it's not just you, it's all human beings. All of us have blind spots. This is why everyone on the planet needs coaching. Not everybody needs permanent weight loss coaching because not everybody has a problem with overeating and overweight. But everybody has some kind of problem, and the fastest way to get from where you are now to where you want to be, where you're living in freedom from the struggle, where you're able to eat food without it being a big deal, and you're able to live a healthy lifestyle, not a short-term diet, but a healthy lifestyle, and allow the fat to drop off from your body and stay off. When you heal your inner self, you can get to that place of freedom, and it's really freaking cool. But you won't get to that place of freedom by just listening to me talk or by hoping or wishing or praying for a change. You've actually got to have a proven step-by-step system that you're working with to make these changes that you need to make to heal your inner self, to get a weight loss mindset. All right? Mindset is 92.8% of the challenge. If you actually want my help, I've been doing this since 2009. I've been a professional coach since 2009. I started my mind-body weight loss business in 2007, but I started professionally coaching in 2009. Every client that I've worked with, that I've taken through my proven step-by-step system, who has just simply followed my instructions and just kept things simple, just did the steps, they break free of their food and weight struggles in 8 weeks or less. If you want my help to do this, what I want you to do is I want you to listen to one of my full-length podcast episodes and find out what your next step is. Otherwise, you can just get my free ebook to learn just a little bit more. That's not coaching. That's not working with me. You do need to have two-way communication. There needs to be accountability. There needs to be back and forth communication in real time. Of course, I work with my clients over the phone. So we get this stuff done. We get this shit done, man, and get it done as fast as possible, But if you just want to learn a little bit more, get my free ebook. Get it now at www.easyfunweightloss.com, www.easyfunweightloss.com. In it, you'll get 3 simple steps to start making weight loss easier from the inside out, and you can get that at www.easyfunweightloss.com. Again, if you really want to heal this problem, break free, be like my client Holly, who I coached back in 2011. She had been struggling for over 30 years with out-of-control binge eating. Nothing that she had done had helped her until she met me, hired me to coach her. She did my proven steps. She dropped the 20 pounds. She was 20 pounds overweight. She stopped binge eating. This was back in 2011, and she has not gone back to that behavior because my proven step-by-step system, my tools they heal the root of the problem. And she still sends me updates. So if you want to be like her, go listen to one of my full-length podcast episodes and find out what your next step is. All right, next week's episode of the JoLynn Braley Show, that's going to be episode number 146. And the topic will be about avoiding the fat trap of the holiday season. You know, the big holiday season. And actually, this is a good episode to listen to, even if you are going to listen to it in the summertime, because you're always going to get the foundational reminder that mindset is everything. And it doesn't matter what time of year it is. If you want to stop this struggle, and if you want to actually get to your goal weight and stay there, you've got to get the right mindset. And that is irrespective of what season it is or what time of year it is. Hey, make sure that you're subscribed to the JoLynn Braley Show in your favorite podcast outlet. Make sure that you don't miss an episode. You can find the JoLynn Braley Show in iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, that little purple app in your iPhone, and all over the place. Just search for the JoLynn Braley Show. Subscribe for free. I'm JoLynn Braley, permanent weight loss coach, founder of the kick-ass, amazing, empowering, feel-good, permanent weight loss system, the Inner Self Diet. The Inner Self Diet that actually is not a diet because it's not a food diet or an exercise program. The Inner Self Diet that always works, as long as you work it. You know, just listening to me talk about it, this is not the Inner Self Diet. You got to get the steps, you got to get the tools, take action with them in your day-to-day life to heal the root of your emotional eating, your out of control, overeating, binge eating, food obsessions, food addictions, unhealthy eating, whatever the problem is. Heal the root of that stuff, break free, move the heck on with your life in your ideal body, looking great in your jeans. You know, there's nothing wrong with looking good. I'm all for it. I wish you your best life living inside of your ideal body.